Okay, at the end of the video, I just botched a little bit, but it was energy unequal to the Newton or gravity cubed, and that goes with equals mc squared. Through resistance, ohm, with magnetic flux, then you have the energy that's equal to mass times acceleration squared to the speed of light. But with curved space, at that point with curved space, it curves over the cubed field of like the planet, and that's where life comes from. Here is through the magnetic field, and the planet has evolved from crashing in basically with other planets with life on it. And I think this whole solar system just catches those little stray planets floating around. They float around the universe, and our little ice ball Earth, and our solar system probably picks them up or whatever life is on, and with a magnetic field like ours, and crashes us together. But it hits at an angle. If you play with two magnetic spheres, it'll hit from an angle that kind of clips it in the back of the shoulder. Like if it goes over the head of the Earth, it hits like the shoulder and doesn't compromise the core completely. But that also will instantly speed up mutation after the fireball goes down. But then the life is recorded and saved in the electromagnetosphere that still remains with the uncompromised core, but molten hot. And life can form really quickly that way, and things can evolve really quickly also. I've had neurotoxins in my body from pesticides and herbicides, toxic ensethalopathy, and I suffered from probably a brown widow bite or maybe a black widow in the Columbia Basin, which is the desert in Washington. You can still see volcanic ash from Mount St. Helens there, like when 1994 or 95. I think, no, it was 95 when I went there. And I ended up going home. I got toxic encephalopathy over the summer, going to the lake, and saw all those brown widow spiders. I didn't even know what a brown widow was back then. And I used light therapy, cannabis, and licorice root as the things that have actually kept me young, but also fought out the cancer. Neurotoxins was also keeping me young at the same time. They kind of exacerbating the deceleration of the radiation naturally due to his age. Just for some reason, it's trying to reverse the process a little bit. So I'm young for my age at 45. Anyway, but these things, basically the radiation just knocks off particles all the time through knock off protons and stuff. It's certainly causing certain mutations, but also cancer is something that everybody has to deal with all the time. But I get lesions and other things that I'll get, and this seems to knock it out. Anyway, thank you.